Welcome back to Timberborn and our new dynamic playthrough. So last time we knew our pond is coming up, and we started the process of getting our second layer done. We've still obviously got another layer to do, but it's coming up very nicely. So without further ado, let's not mess about and get things going. Now we've got enough. Well, we haven't got any water as usual, but we have got water in our irrigation stuff. So that's good. And I'm going to get that to go when this, so we can get finally get some more water going. And we should be here okay. I've got quite a bit of dirt still, so that I think could be certainly used to get things going still, which is always a nice thing. I also, I don't know if I can get in there. Oh, that was it. I was blowing down this area, wasn't I? I've got quite a bit of extract, but unfortunately I have absolutely zero, and I do mean zero. Can I, how far can these reach? It's not too bad. Not that, I mean, like that. I was thinking, what the hell? Yeah, I've got enough food. I'm not too worried about food. We've got 110 beavers. And our storage area is looking not too bad. I've still got 300 odd in bad water, so I'm not worried too much about that. Now we have got this going now, which will help the situation. Which, like I said in the previous one, I didn't even know you could even put it in the water because I didn't think it would work. But I suppose it does make sense because it's got this second layer area. I would assumed it had to be on the side of a bank. That sometimes is the way it goes. I'm only using 200. I think it's about, each one uses, was it 3 food every day, but only 2 water at the worst. So we've got enough water. I'm not worried about that. I'm just obviously can't really get a lot done here. Come on. Give me some. Whoops. What about that? I need to. I think I need to look somewhere about here to be able to go forward. I can do that one. I can do that one. It's not allowing me to do any of us. It's allowing me to do that one. Can I get anything in this? I just want to get something in this. I'll build another. Yeah, that looks as if they can build this from underneath. That's why that's happening. Let's. I should be able to. There. I can't see why that wouldn't work. At least allow me to get to this one, I think. Actually, I can already get to that one. Once you... Damn thing, get in the way. That's better, isn't it? That's better. He starts framing. Can't get any in this one. We should be able to now start to fill this in. Once I can fill this in, which I probably can't because I'm in the way of here. I'll let that just go. Right, have we got the water coming back? We have got the water coming back, so that's now pumping. Let's just start this, and then eventually we'll take some of this down because obviously these actually can pump twice as much as, well, probably double that actually, probably more than twice. A lot more than the light, the large one can do. The I still wish there was a button where you could just press all and then just turn them all on. Clearly it is not. That needs to be done, and then I can take this down. It is absolutely refusing point blank to allow me to do the thing over there. Let's take that down. There is another way. I could do one of... No, don't worry about one. I could do one of these. No, that's not what I want, because then I can start out reach it. There. Then we can have just the stairs to get up there. With a... That would then allow me to, I think... It always a bit silly to me, because it's like, well, I can do it underneath, but I can't do that. But never mind. Right, that now is obviously filled in. Is that going to allow me to fill in? No. It is not. Aha, that's better. Awesome. With that, I should be able to, well, possibly go to here. We will keep this to let that do its thing. This is, there we go. Some more is done. That now is getting done. How are we doing with, we're definitely not filling that, that's for certain. I'm going to start to turn some of this off because I don't really need. Because I'm already at I'm already at full anyway, so there's no point of doing anything else. The decent thing is somehow they can reach that without actually having to go over there. I will delete this now. Now I don't know how much of this that I can now fill in. We'll grab all of it. That's great. Any of this that I can just do. Right, apparently only that. We are getting there. I mean, obviously, once I get these are just going to absolutely rant out the dirt. That's the good thing about it. It will really put the dirt through. But have I got any... Yeah, I've only got one, really. That's a bit of a problem. I should have already done that, but I'm going to take this offline. And I'm going to do a factory. Now a factory. Rotate. I get that build. Gears. I've got gears. I did have gears. Planks. I've got planks. I've got tons of planks. I've got tons of everything. So that'll start to do its thing. Extract. I think we've already put this. Yeah, we put the extract. We've just not put the explosives in, which is the bad water. But I don't think I've got any. Let's have some bad water here. And let's cancel that. Where is all the bad water stored? Yeah. Empty that. That will then go into here, which then that'll allow them to be able to do something a little bit quicker. Right then. Bob is your uncle. Not going too bad here. I'll come back down again because I can't see. Can't see what I'm supposed to be seeing. If that makes sense. Let's as long as I can extend that as far over. Well, the trouble is I want there, don't I? Really. The problem is this is going to be in the way, so I'm going to have to move that out of the way. I'll do another one. No, that's not. I'll do another one here. It doesn't really matter where I put it because one of these is always going to be in the way, isn't it? I think that can go now though, because yeah, that can fill in. Fill the renderer. That's already been done. See, there's a different way of doing it if you can't do it that way. This is why I didn't want to do it, but the trouble is, it was going to take so long to do that. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to. Come on. Yep. I pressed the button, but couldn't get anywhere. I think I can put one in here, which will allow me to barely fill all that in. And I'm not too sure how much. The problem being is that I think it's the wrong way around, but it might still work, even though it's saying it's the wrong way around. That's not going to work. I don't think I can. I can get to that. Yes, I can get to that. It's a bit faffy. But we don't mind faffy. Faffy's good. Oh, to an extent, anyway. I'm going to need, yeah. That district centre is going to be in the way, but I might just work around it, actually. Just leave it there for now. How am I doing for blowing this down? We've still got a lot to fill out. That's another problem, isn't it? Because if I do this, this is going to screw everything up, but I've got no choice. I need... a smelter. Better build that as well. It's going to cost me 30 scrap. Well, that's fine, because I've got 400 and some scrap to do. I can't finish that off unless I finish this off. That's a bit annoying. I don't think it'll allow me to go under here. I always thought that it would, but it does not. And because I can't do that, I should be able to, because I should be able to walk around here. As long as I build this one. Let's go back down into thingy mode again. I've got a couple hundred, so we are doing okay. Not too sure about this here. Nope. That will allow me to do. It should probably means allow me to do that, which means I can probably get most of this in. As long as it's going the right way. Right, that's fine. Just let that do its thing. Right, how are we doing? We are not doing anything because we don't seem to have anybody on here whatsoever. Why don't I have anybody available to do the smelter? I've got so many vacancies and I've got no... The problem being is if I start opening up... that's... Well, I have got 17 children, so that's not too bad. It'll just take a... It'll take a little while to get that done. But that is a prime... A prime candidate to be done, but it's not getting done because I could. Well, I suppose I've got. Ugh. Yeah, I've got that. Is that now going to be no? apparently that is empty. How the hell is that empty? Where is all the rest of the bud water then? I can't find it. That's weird. I think that's been put in, so I don't think I need this anymore. Then I now should be able to possibly do... Yeah, there we go. Get that in. And then that'll allow this to be in. Still got... We'll probably get this layer done before the actual thing's been done, actually. That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, look at the amount of dirt that I've got. It's absolutely spot on. I've got enough. I just don't have the blooming workers. Why don't I have the workers? I wonder if it's because I've got... Yeah, let's do all these down by at least 3. Oh, that's fine. Do I have the worker now? Yes, that's fine. Yeesh. Paper. Do I need any? No, I don't. That means that can be paused. Because I've got enough paper, I've got the maximum amount of paper that I can get, so that gives me an extra person. Well, beaver, not person. Not pig. It's a beaver, not a person. Come on, you can do it. Depending on what angle that's on, these should be done. These should not have a problem to be done. I think they could do these from underneath anyway, so that's a bit of a good. That's a bit of a nice way. I think some of this should be able to be done. I think, yeah, that. How far am I going now? About there. Well, I'm going out to this line, aren't I? So not too sure. Oh yeah, I know why they can't be done. Things will get moved as they get going, and we are now into this. I've got a good 25-30 left to do on this. Once I can blow this down, it'd be fine. But obviously I can't until everything is starting to get built. I need 4 for this. And then I'll get the second explosive factory going, and that'll make it a lot easier than trying to mess about. Sometimes it won't fill in if the order is in a weird order. Like that one. It might not fill that one because it's in a weird order. If I do that way. But technically it shouldn't be that way. It should be. Sometimes I wish you could just press delete, but apparently you can't. And I select it. Yeah, do that. Then do the order this way. See, this is what really annoying, because it should actually do that, but it won't do it because of the stupid thing that's... Right, let's... No, don't want them. I'll do that first. Put these up full. Yeah, I can do them because it can reach. Oh no, I don't think it can reach. I think that's the problem. Oh, it might be the problem. Yeah, there's definitely one. Now that one's being filled out. Yeah, you see. Sometimes it's the order that you do them to get them to actually work. See, if I do that now, it should theoretically build that one. But I don't want that way. I want it this way. Because that one's waiting for that one. Right, that's fine. That now is going to be in the way, I think. Can I get an extra one on here? I wouldn't. Oh no, I won't be able to get an extra one on there, will I? Because of these being in the way. Yeah, they don't like that. Rotate. Really? Is it because I've actually put this in? Possibly. Delete. Come on. Sometimes I wish you could just press the delete, you know, like, instead of having to do that. I've selected it, so I should be able to press the delete key, but it doesn't always work. Doing that because I want to start filling out some of this, and I can't fill it out because it won't allow me to. It just won't allow me to get there. It's probably to do with I know what it is, isn't it? It's because it's got. It needs to be this way. If I take that as a line. I suppose I could just cheat by going up with a ladder. Once I've got the ladder on, I can get up there, but... Can't see. Oh, come on. Just fill this out, will you? Waiting. Okay. Then allow me to... If I do it from there, it'll... Nope, that's the wrong... Where did it do that? Oh, did it do that? Yep. If not, I'll build some. I've got a drought. We got a drought. We got a drought. Now we haven't got any water anyway. I don't think I've got no water in there. Where's all the water go? Should have the water in there. It's only just had a drought. Eesh. That's all right because we've got the water in here, so we don't. I'll pause that because I don't need to take any water so far. It may not be able to get to that. It should be able to get to this one, but whether it can get to this one is... Oh, yes, it can. That means it'll automatically want to do that one. And now, if I'm lucky, which I never am, I should... If I can get it in the right direction, it's not dependent on any of the others. Yeah, see, that's going to work, I think. It's how it needs to put itself over, and then that way it will work. Let's... There. Maybe one here, I think. We needed that. We needed on this next level. This one will actually be able to come because they can walk over that, which means that one. He doesn't. You can't cross it. I just don't understand what a block you can't just delete, but still. I will not get rid of that then. I'll leave that as is. This needs to come this way, meaning this can be deleted, and it can come this way. Obviously, I can't get that through there, but it will. Yeah, it's working. It's definitely working. What a pain that is. Like I said, it's not the way that I wanted to do it, but it's the only way that I could see being able to do it this way. That needs to be deleted. So otherwise I'm going to have a problem. I've just pressed that. That needs a 2 as well. That can have a 2. That can be deleted as well. Meaning that only wants a 1. Good. Not that many to go. At least that'll be cleaned in, and then I can start using. I could be able to start using that. Like I said, I think that's going to be potatoes. So, it was funny. It was funny. Somebody in the chat commented about how I say potato. It's just, I don't know why I do it like that. I just don't know why. It's every time. It's just think. I don't know whether I heard it when I was a kid or something like that, and somebody went potatoes, and it just every time I say it, I don't. If I'm on my own, I wouldn't say it like that, but it's because I'm obviously watching and that, and he loved it. He thought it was really funny. So anyway, that's for you, my friend. Thank you very much for being a viewer. I'd say if you like this sort of thing, don't forget to like and subscribe. I mean, I understand this game's not for everybody, and I understand it's a massive commitment for people that have been watching this. If you think we're going to do about 50 videos, we're only halfway through. You only get 1 week, so it's a big commitment from yourself, and it's a big commitment from me. But I'm willing to do it if you're willing to do it, and I absolutely love this game. It's absolutely brilliant. But anyway, let's get to not too mushy, shall we? I've got tons of dirt. It's just getting it to be filled out. That's what the problem is. Sometimes these things just get in the way of each other. Well, no, I can't. 'Cause that one needs to come through there, and I'm in the way. Because no, that's not gonna work. It'd probably be best if I did it that way. So then it's connected. It needs that one before that, you know. That one needs to be connected. Probably because I've got no path, or it might even not be a path. We still need to get that all connected, and I'm gonna have to find a place for this. This somewhere, aren't I? But I don't know what yet. We've got a couple of days left to get all this in. Well done, boys. Well done, boys. You're a bunch of stars. It's not true what they say about you. Right, that. You can tell when it doesn't need, because that's not based on that. That's not based on that, and that's not based... So this should all fill in now. If you don't do it the right blooming way, it will not fill itself in. Because the arrow means the direction of... So the large part of it, you need to put that near the dirt that you know, it's basically what it's connected to. Otherwise, it may or may not work. In this instance, it will not work. Like here, well, this isn't connected to anything anyway, but and that's not connected. I can get to that. But I'm going to need to push... Well, no, I don't think I do. I think I can actually get that one in there if I do it this way. That might actually work, actually. That's probably based on that. So if I, because that one's now there as an option, allow me to do that. You see what I mean by, if you don't put it the right way, oh no, you have uber problems. It might actually be a... Well, I think I've got the. I think I've got it there actually. If I take this out now, and I build this stairs, which is at the back, up to this level. I'm not ladder. So not stairs. It's not a stairs, is it? It's a ladder. It should. It should allow me to potentially fill. Yeah, that should allow. Yeah. Too far. What do you mean too far? Too flipping far. Oh yeah, because it's not. I was thinking, why is it too far from a district? It's not too far from a district. It's because they haven't built that yet. Come on, boys. Build me ladder. There's a good beavers. There we go. So what are we intending to do? We got about 20 minutes left. Like, all I've done is build blooming ground here. But it needs to be done. If it's not done, then we can't move forward. I'm wanting to hopefully get this blown up. But it's taking a while. Oh, it'll take even longer because I've got no bloody power. Ah, finally got that built, and now I've got no power. Yay! We should be okay though. And then we might do wheat to the next one, and that opens up that. Now we then need to think about this here, which puts these at a bad loss because they're in the way. We've still got 1,000. I'm going to start to enable these again, because I'll forget. I guarantee it. And how much... I've got no extract left either. That's a bit of an issue. We need to get this going. Right, so that'll start to work now. I've used all my extractor, so they wouldn't work. I mean, I can probably take this out eventually. Yeah. I probably won't need it as much. I mean, obviously we've got this second layer to consider, and unfortunately, well, yeah. I suppose I could go higher, and then that would allow me to, you know, go upwards. That's gonna fill in. That's not. Well, it might fill in. If I can get one from there and do that. Again, we'll know whether it's gonna work because you say, "No, I'm waiting for construct. I'm waiting for such and such." Dingy ding dong. These do take an enormous amount of time to do, but that's how the cookie crumbles, I'm afraid. That's definitely how it goes. I've got 12 unemployed, so I might as well bash these out, because otherwise I've got, you know, water is good. No water is bad. It's all bad. Right, so we did that. Now, see, now you see what I mean by it's now filling in rather nicely. If I go down here and I start to just do that one. Start on this one, I think. Then the trouble it's really annoying because I want that one to go. That means I'm going to have two. This doesn't need to be here anymore. I'd rather do that because it allows me to put one here where the other one doesn't allow me to. That's why I did this one as well. It's just so it just happens to be that sort of thing away from each other. Same issue here, I suppose. If I was to not do that one, if I was to do this one, it would allow me to put this in, but it wouldn't allow me to put that in. But well, I can't get that one in anyway because of the district centre. So, you know, it's what it is. Is that where that's supposed to be? Yes. So that should work. Yeah, see? Right, we've now secured this. Now I should be able to come through here and do as many as 3 for that one. And probably they're bound to be needed then, so that one will now fill in. It's like the flipping Krypton factories. If you don't know what a Krypton factory was, it's a 90s TV show where they had to do all these little wacky things. It is exactly like that, where you have to go there and there and there and work out the actual different parts, because otherwise things just will not work. Now I can take that one out. I don't particularly want to take... I'm going to put this... In fact, there's only a handful of... There's only about 15 left, isn't there? Let's put them. I think we'll be able to reach these from... Yeah, anyway. I'm going to obtain, and I'm going to obtain. That way, these will start to... Ooh, is that not... No. I've got practically enough now, so I'm going to start turning a couple of these off. I can see it adjusting, so it'll instantly adjust itself. And go, boop. What's that? 6 vacancies. Do I get one of them? Yes, I do. I just want to get this going. That's all I'm really interested in. To get this going. Right, that's 2. Get this going. And I want to try and get this going for the... Well, I won't get this filled in because it's going to be a nightmare. But we'll certainly have it filled in for next one. It can't reach that. Can it reach... I think it can, you know. I think if I do that, it can reach that. That's obviously too far. Can't fill that in. Yeah, well, we're getting there. I got my water back, so I'm not too worried. Obviously, this irrigation at the top for the food is working pretty smug. Right, how many do I need now? Clearly that many. Still a few. Still a good 10, 12. But now we got these going, it shouldn't... Oh, for Christ's sake, man! Just fill the blooming things in. I'll take one off and then I'll lose one. Get to do that again. You're supposed to be full. Do that. Unbelievable. I have got a lot of children again. That's the... I've only got 14 in well-being, and that's a real issue as well, because they're dying off to... They're basically going too early, you see. That's the thing. If I can stable that, but I can't really stable it at the moment, because, well, that's probably not fully true. Let's see what we can do. Add carrots, I can't really do any of them. Maple Presses. We've got no campfire, no roof terrace. How come we haven't got a roof terrace? This isn't connected. Why is it not connected? Oh. Oh, I know why it's not connected. It's because I've done them all, but I don't want them to. If I do that, then they'll all go in there, won't they? That's the problem, and I don't want that. I suppose I could disable it. And I've got a thing there. Yes. I'd certainly have to work a way around that problem. Does that allow me to... I think it does. It won't allow me to do any more than that at all. That's enough for that one. Does it allow me to... This shouldn't be that way around. Does it allow me to fill in these two? Because if it does, that'll be awesome. But I can actually fill this one in. Just at this end. Yeah. This has been a real slog. Two, 5, 7, 9, 10. 10 plus 7 at once to go. And then that way we've got all the explosives. We might get it in this hour. I know that probably feels as if there wasn't a lot happening, but obviously there's a lot happening because this is our second. Once I get this down, this is going to be the obviously where the where all this lies, and then some of this will be able to be pushed into here, and then be sorted. But I can't sort it unless I have the explosives. Now I probably don't need any more explosives. I certainly don't need any more dirt, and I got 1,000 that I can have in dirt, but I don't want to get rid of the dirt. I certainly when I play, let's say a small one again. Keep an eye on this system here because I think it works quite well, in a sense of these being in the water, which I didn't know. I suppose if you don't know, you don't know, do you? That's the whole point. Anyway, I could get these going now. I mean, I've got 80 gears. Let's just get these going. I'll get them going. I'll probably have to pause that one. And get that one going because it's not connected to... in fact, actually, no. I'm going to have to connect this in, aren't I? Power. Because that needs to be powered here. And then into there. So that's going to work. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And I can't build these because if I build these, then they're not going to be able to get the people are not going to be able to get to it either. Maybe we'll finally get to something else. Ooh, I can get rid of this. And this. That means that one needs to be done as well. That's 4 left to go. That one might as well be gone. That might as well be gone. I can't get rid of this, I don't think. Oh, I might be able to get rid of it now. Yeah, I can get rid of that. That goes down to a 2. That's to 2. That's to 2. 2. That could be a 1. Don't know what I'm doing with some of this yet, so that's to sort out. So I have got a few more bits to go. But we should get these, you know, hopefully within 5. That's 5 minutes anyway. And then we'll be all rock and rolling. I can take that one out. For the next episode, we'll obviously get another level, but we'll start to move over some more of this stuff. This can obviously move over, which will give me just some more room. Now, the idea is I'm going to maybe do some carrots or something like that, just to have a variety of food, and until we get all this built. And then the option is obviously to move out a bit further. I've got not that many left. How much extract have I got? I've got enough extract. I was a bit worried there. Have I got any extract to actually be able to get these two? But I think I have. We'll be there in a minute because there's only a couple left. And then we'll be rock and rolling. I suppose I could have possibly tunneled this then. Where is that? I think it's there. Is it there? I think it should be there, shouldn't it? Because if we work out that, I think that one is where that one is there, yeah. I just put that. Tunnel that. Tunnel that. Wait. Oh, no, don't do it. Add these. It doesn't really matter, I can think it, but the trouble is if I don't think about doing them while we're waiting, it's going to be chaos, isn't it? It probably would serve me well. To be able to do that, then I can do this one here. I should be able to then do that one. Yeah, it can reach that one. It can reach that one. Which means I can walk on that one. How are we doing? It's still blowing these up, so that's fine. Because I don't really care, I just want to get rid of them all. Why can't I do one there? Oh, because I've got that one there. That would that'll suffice, wouldn't it? Cool. I've got 50 something. And I'm just now filling this back in. But we might as well. I'll also fill that in. Well, I can get to all them as well, yeah, because I can walk underneath. Oh. I've gone on I've run out of time, haven't I? Damn. Anyway, while this is sorting itself out, let's call that the end of the episode. So don't forget, go back, we'll blow this down, and then we'll start moving some of this here. Probably, we'll move this first, because anything that doesn't get hit really with the water, so this does, you know, when it runs out. And we'll finish off this in, well, it'll be the following week, won't it? Just like, you know, this is now like once a week, so this will be, this is a Friday. Cliffside is on a Tuesday. Oh, and I would also like to say that not this week, you're only getting one video on a Saturday for the lakes, the water, and the plains, or the lakes, plains, and water, whichever way you want to look at it. But the following, you'll get 3. So on a Saturday, you'll get lakes, plains, and the reason why is I was sat there thinking that if I don't do that, they're going to probably take another 6 months to finish. And, I want to go through them because obviously they're further forward, and obviously stuff that I've learned from here, I put in there. So, you'll be able to see this sort of thing. And we'll be able to, do more stuff when we get to the stage of doing more with it. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe. And take care. Have a nice evening, or however you are doing. And we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.